Hey, my chosen for a reason, family. It is day 20 of the challenge. And the question I have for you today is, well, I have a series of questions, but it all involves you. Do you prioritize yourself like you do other people? How about when you are trying to get to know somebody, don't you ask questions? But why don't you ask some same questions of yourself? And I know when I say that, that may sound weird, but you'll be surprised at how there's a lot of people who really truly don't know who they are. They go they go off who they are by what others have to say about them. So that is what this challenge is about. Prioritizing your needs, taking some time to find out these much needed questions about yourself because you're with yourself 24/7 and nobody knows you better than you. And of course, the one who made you. So, who are you? And I'm not talking about the person or people who try to label you. I'm not talking about the person who you try to be in order to fit in with other people, but who makes you you? Your true authentic self before that all the things that happen molded your personality, the things that happen that incite your behavior that you have right now. Who are you? Do you know who you belong to? Do you even know why you're here? I feel like these are three main questions that we ask of ourselves in this life. And so many of us go through life confused because we don't know the answers to the questions. We constantly trying to search for them, but we're searching in all the wrong places. We're searching for these answers through other people when the answers are right there within us. The person who has the answer, who can help us uncover the answers to these questions, is God. So that is the challenge, to figure out who you are. Now, I've been figuring out who I am for the last, it's been almost 4 years. As old as I am, I should have known. But when you're around other people, you tend to adapt to what it is that other people like, what other people say. But when you have a chance to be by yourself and really self-reflect and look within, it's like, who am I really? What makes me tick? What makes me happy? What brings me joy? What are my likes and my dislikes? What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? Not what other people say, not what other people try to label me as, but what about me? Who exactly is Tamia Cherie Lott? And that's the question that I'm asking. Whoever's on the other side of the screen, who are you? Fill in the blank with your name. We're going to be figuring out these questions. Now, I know who I'm not. I may still be trying to figure out everything about myself, but I know exactly who I'm not anymore. And I know what I will never be. I know that I will never allow my peace to be compromised. I will never allow my morals and my values to be compromised. I know exactly what it is that I stand for. I know exactly what it is that I will not take. So, you know what? That's a part of finding out who you are. Who are you and will you will not put up with anymore? Whose you belong to and what is your purpose? And when you can figure out the answers to these questions, knowing your identity, knowing your role, knowing your purpose, it's easier to get to where it is that God will have you go. It's easier to be able to discern them counterfeits. It's easier to have that wisdom to be like, nope, if I go up over there, that's not going to lead me to where it is that I'm going. It will cut out a lot of distractions. It will cut out a lot of unnecessary things that was never supposed to be a part of your journey. But of course, we have to go through these things. How else will we have the life experiences for us to be able to talk about and be able to help other people with? But if I could help you to figure out the answers to these questions and to eliminate a lot of your time being wasted on things that was never for you, things that you was never supposed to be involved in, things that you was never supposed to carry, things that was never your assignment, then why not? So we're sitting with God. We're taking some quiet time. Okay. Journal. Start journaling everything. Get all them thoughts that you have up here, put them on some paper, and you'll be surprised at the things that you will come up with, because there's times when I am writing things and then I'll go back and look at it and I'm like, I wrote that? Like, that's what I was thinking? That was what was inside of me? God speaks through you. Who do you think puts the words in your mouth? Who do you think puts the thoughts in your head? So that's what I mean by allow God to speak to you, by what it is that comes out of that pen on that paper. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.